So today I'm going to teach you guys how to draw using Fire Alpaca. And it's okay if you don't have Fire Alpaca. You can just use a pencil and paper for this part. So delete equals clear. So first I'm going to teach you all how to draw a cat. And it's like my main thing that I always draw because I don't know how to draw anything else. So here we go. So step 1 is draw a circle with like that line through the face and through the half of the face, and then 2 triangles, and then draw like the neck, and then you draw front legs, and then you draw the circle for the back leg, and then you start drawing the line for the back leg, and then you draw the little tail. Step 5 is to draw like a cleanup sketch of the first basic sketch you did now. I like to do this sketch on a different layer so that you don't get them confused and you can always close the other layer that you were working on before. So what we do for the next step, well, I always make a new layer, but we draw the other leg for this next part. And I always try to like mimic the other leg that we already drew. For step 7, this is the step where we draw the face, and everyone loves the face. So then we draw the eyes. It's kind of like a circle but with a line cut through it to make it look happy and cute. And then you draw the little tufts of fur. There's certain ways to do the fur. You can do it pointy and scratchy, or you can do it soft and floofy. Well, and then you draw the ears, and this one took me a long time to figure out how to draw the ear, and I was like, no, this isn't right. But like if you do get stuck like that, just remember it's just a sketch and you can always fix it later. Here we draw like the little like whisker things. I always draw them off the side of the face so it doesn't distract the rest of the face, the cuteness, because sometimes that can look not very cute. For eyes, I just wanted to let you guys know that there's tons of eyes. It could be anything. Like from that, even that weird eye I drew right there. Like all of those eyes, all those examples, or even your style. If I didn't include it, it's still something you can use. The eye style that I provided for mine was just a guideline that you can use to build off your style if you're not sure what eyes to draw. So here's a cool trick you can do, easy peasy. You first use the select tool, the square or the lasso, and then you completely select your drawing and you hit delete, and that deletes it. And to move a selected part that you selected, use the transform tool, which is just, for me, for Mac, command and then transform. And when you do that, you're able to move it around, you're able to do all that sort of stuff. Step 9 is just continue on drawing that second sketch of your cat. And tufts are really important. Wherever you can put them, it makes it look so much better. Step 10 is just draw the tail. I drew that tail, but you can draw any tail. Tails can vary, and that varies very large. Tails can come in all sorts of shapes and sizes. It doesn't really matter as long as it reflects your characters. And keep it smooth, like don't draw choppy lines. It doesn't really help to portray your cat. Cats are graceful. Something I wanted to get across is that when I draw eyes, they're not cross-eyed eyes. So many people have told me that as I'm drawing a cat or another animal, and I'm just gonna say it here that he is looking up and he is looking straight at you. So he's like kind of like looking up at the sky, but he's like facing you. That, what I drew there, is cross-eyed. Like, it doesn't even look that bad because it's a cartoon, and cartoons aren't perfect. Step 11 is the line art, and this step doesn't exactly apply to those who have used pencil and paper for this whole video, and that's completely okay. You can use pens for this, but basically you just have to trace your previous art, and then once you finish tracing that in the best possible way you can, you just erase or you delete the bottom layer. And something that I didn't mention before is that I use the correction tool in Fire Alpaca. It's also in paint tool size, and it basically, the higher number it is, the better your line art will be. Here, again, I just could not draw the other ear, so I just decided, oh, I'm gonna copy and paste. So I selected that other ear, and then I pasted, and it made a new layer, and I rotated it horizontally, and then I used the transform tool and made it on the other side. And then I just continued on doing the line art of my cat. So here's a cool trick. You can use the pointer tool. It's up there, and you basically just draw the line with the dots, and then you double click, and then you can just use that tool that you made there as a ruler to draw the line. After you completely finish, you can delete the other layers that were underneath it, or you can just hide them by clicking off the circle. And then for pencil and paper users, wait till the ink dries first and erase the previous pencil lines. Before you're done, I have a cool neat trick that you can try. First, you use the magic wand tool and you select the outer area. Then you go up to the top and you go to select and hit inverse. And then you go to expand, and you can expand it by however many numbers you want. And in this case, I used 4. And then you can go in with the paint bucket, and then you can zoom in really quickly and fill in that extra space. And there you have an outline. I hope you enjoyed learning how to draw a cat with me, and I enjoyed teaching you. There will be a part 2 on how to do the coloring. So be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know just when part 2 comes out.